Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. For a long while now, there have been Biafra agitation for Biafra as a state, as a nation. And of course, the Igbo elite also have been looking forward to 2023 as their year or their tenure to become president of Nigeria. But as we speak, it looks like finally the Igbo elites, those who have been silent, have decided to clear the air, open up on the fate of Biafra, on the fate of Nigeria, and what ought to be done, and why Nigeria should be what it should be, or what to expect for Biafra. Well, before we go to the news report to find out the dynamics and where he's coming from, please let's have an open objective today to hear him out. It made a lot of sense. Before we do that, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, let's hit the news running. Well, Igbo elites have not come in terms with the indigenous people of Biafra and their pattern, that's IPOB and their patterns. This is credited to Senator Ike Ikweremadu. Let's move forward. If Biafra, he said in a quote, if Biafra is achieved today, who is going to lead the Igbos? Big question. Good question. You don't look for independence when you are not fully ready for it. He's asking, are we truly ready for this Igbo presidency, or Biafra as Biafra is? He said it is a process, a gradual process that requires time, finance, and agreement. You don't just wake up and start agitating for independence. You might get it, but it will take time. Since the indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, and other freedom fighters from the East have been fighting for Biafra, have they gotten it? He's asking a question. The question is, why? Why haven't they gotten it? Because Igbo elites, the Igbo elites, have not come in terms with them and their patterns. He's talking about unity. Until we agree to sit with them, tell them what we want, and they too comply, we can then put heads together to see if it's workable. Aside that, I would advise the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, who are my younger brothers and sisters, to calm down so that we can see how Nigeria can be restructured to our own benefit, because we are better together in one Nigeria than divided. Wow, this, some persons may not agree with him, but can we look at this objectively without being biased? Okay, objectively, please, no hate words. We have how many Biafran groups? We have IPOBs first, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. We have MASOP, governed by Wazurike. We have IBM, I think it co-pilots that to IBM. We have Biafran National Guard, that's BNG. We have Biafran National League, which is BNL. We have Biafran De facto Government Movement, which is governed by Alhaji Asari Dokubo, of course, which also the vice deputy from Ipob have joined him to become his information minister. That's Uchemefo. We also have this. It's not popular, but he has been making a lot of moves and noise. That's a motherland of Biafra, Biafra motherland, and some numerous ones we have no idea. All of them are saying the same thing. They want Biafra. Okay. Now he's now saying, I'm using the analogy of Senator Ike Ikweremadu. He said, now if Biafra is gotten already from some of the accusations that have been going on between accusations and counter accusations that have been going on between IPOB, Ima Powerful, and the Asari Dokubo of Biafra de facto government, he said that the reason why Asari Dokubo, according to Ima Powerful, the reason why Asari Dokubo is getting very vexed and getting very annoyed and feels cheated and is ranting, according to Ima Powerful, is simply because he had told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, according to Ima Powerful, that when Biafra, that he would like to be the president of Biafra when it is actualized. While Nnamdi Kanu was saying that let them achieve Biafra first before talking about presidency. Now, imagine Biafra now is achieved. Asari will now remind you that he's an Igbo man, and Igbo have a special place, and he's mixed with an Igbo blood. His name is Uzodema, and for that reason, if there's anyone who have championed this cause from the beginning, it should be him. Even if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not want to be the president of Biafra, definitely some persons would remind everyone that his father and mother died in the cause. So if there's anyone who is deserving to be the president, it should be him. Now, you look at the other part that Chief Raf Wazirike will say, if all of you, that he is the founding father of Biafra, he started this whole Biafra movement. If there's anybody that should be the first president of Biafra, it should be him. If it was a limited liability company, he should be called the CEO. Therefore, if there's anybody that should be given presidency first, it should be him. Then the BNG girl will say, my life, I've spent so many years in prison just because of Biafran cause. If there's anybody who have fought, who have lost men, it should be him that will be the president. You now begin to see the trickle effect. It's quite a huge one. And now, amongst all the freedom fighters talking about presidency now, the elite will begin to wonder, when we're in Nigeria, I was a governor. I have the right, I have the experience to lead. So let me now be the president of the new nation. Now you now begin to see they might just be chaos. So what Kwekwere is saying is, if there's any need for agitation, which he feels there should be, judging the fact that there's so much marginalization, he said, couldn't they just think of restructuring now where everyone will be beneficial, including the Southeast, who have been feeling marginalized? But this time around, when there's true federalism and regionalization and true restructuring, every region will now begin to benefit from itself what it owns. That's true federalism. But he now said, in that process, if then it doesn't work, they should sit and round table and begin to dialogue. Compromise here, and they know we don't want it this way. What is our stake? How are you going to run it? Then if they now say that it is workable, so okay, can we now come as one indivisible element and champion our cause? So, okay, we don't want this. They can go through the law. These other guys can agitate, but in all they know exactly how to go through this, so that together with one voice they can get their nation. But they said, other than that, if the elite does not dot the I and cross the T, and also put a full stop, Biafra may not be achieved, because they themselves know exactly where to pinch. That will either make it happen or not. But one thing is certain, a house divided by itself cannot and will not stand. What Ike Kwekwere is saying in a nutshell is that everyone should calm down. Let's see how they can work things out politically that will make a win-win for all Southeasterners. That's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this? Please, no hate words. Let's put it in our comment section. Let's dialogue this and let's